Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and today we are going to check out texture mods for the Booster Course Pass. But not just texture mods. Uh, you might know that the Booster Course Pass looks a lot like the Mario Kart Tour tracks, and they're most likely ported actually. They are ports and they just have some minor tweaks that make them look ever so slightly better than the Tour versions. However, ZPL, one of the best Mario Kart Wii custom track creators, has actually created a texture pack for this game that improves the visuals substantially. So today we're going to look at Booster Course Pass tracks and see how good the textures really are. Okay, so the first track is Paris Promenade, and you can already see some slight changes to the texturing. You can see that the bushes and such are a little darker. However, for the rest, this track hasn't really changed a lot. This track is mostly original textures, with some new ones thrown in. The track looks a lot less shiny. However, you can mainly see the difference at the Jardin du Trocadéro, near the Eiffel Tower. You can see that that is a lot more dark green. But yeah, for the rest, not a lot has changed on this track. However, ZPL has also said that this track already looks pretty good, and I mean, I agree. This track looks phenomenal. Oh. But yeah, I'll slow down a little bit. You can see that this pavement is actually textures a little bit. And then, well, the grass and such, the greenery. Okay, my banana's just been stolen. We'll take this path right now. And yeah, it just looks pretty much the same. Now, I actually think that if people were to spend like months trying to perfect the textures, which ZPL of course hasn't done because, well, that would be way too much work. But I think that if that would be possible or done in the future, then I think that, I mean, the textures can be improved massively. And I really hope that Nintendo will actually improve the graphics in Wave 2 of the DLC for those tracks. But anyway, yeah, that is Paris Promenade. Let's now move on to the next course, which is Toad Circuit. Okay, 3DS Toad Circuit. Now this track probably underwent the most changes, as you can see. I mean, just look at it. The grass is green. There are extra trees added, even not just textures. Yeah, everything looks a lot more natural. And I mean, you can see the rock textures. They look amazing. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, they don't look as good, in my opinion. And that's the main problem I have with these texture edits. While they are more detailed than the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass versions in the official DLC, they just feel out of place. And that really is a shame because, I mean, these tracks could have looked so much better if it wasn't due to time constraints. Nope. I guess we jumped over that pipe then. Yeah, this track looks phenomenal. However, even some parts of the track, like the railings over here, they're still using the original Booster Course Pass textures that are just solid colors, basically. Yeah, that's Toad Circuit. And let's now move on to the next track, which is N64 Choco Mountain. Okay, so this is Choco Mountain. And as you can see, in the cave there are some major changes. And over here as well, and there are some changes. However, honestly don't really notice it that much. And something that I actually kind of hate is that, well, I mean, if you look very well at this, I mean, it looks pretty much identical to the Booster Course Pass because they still went from the for the layered chocolate look. However, over here in the cave section, you can see that it looks way better. I mean, look at these crystals. I really would have loved it if they would have gone for something a little more realistic instead of these chocolate layers. But at the same time, I'm not someone who is supposed to judge that. I'm not a custom track creator. I'm just a video game player. And I don't know how hard it actually is to change the graphics in a way that is more realistic and everything. I actually had to slow down to try to get the wrestle in Super Horn range, and even that wasn't enough. Wow. Okay, sure. But yeah. I really think though that Choco Mountain is one of the best looking tracks in the pack already. Because I mean it already has a good water texture, it already has a good ground texture. And I really hope that and this just shows that Nintendo was limited in time to try and make everything else better. And I really hope that they'll improve that in Wave 2. Anyway, let's move on to the next track, which is Coconut Mall. Okay, Coconut Mall. Now this track also underwent some nice changes. However, still, it just looks... something looks off. I really don't know what it is with these tracks, but in my opinion they just don't look very good, even with all the new textures. I think it's better without them. And, like, I understand the effort that ZPL put into remaking the textures. I mean, I really like it on the palm trees actually, but the floor and everything, it just looks eh. I feel like if ZPL had all the time in the world, like maybe a custom track creator, but it isn't his job. He's probably got a job besides that. To worry about. So yeah, I totally understand that he couldn't spend as much time on the graphics as he really wants to. But something in me says that this kind of looks worse. I really like the new windows though on Coconut Mall. Okay, can we outrun the blue shell? That's the question. We cannot. We can dodge the blue shell though. Yeah, I really hope Nintendo improves this. Perhaps they will even improve the graphics of the first wave. I don't know. They might actually do that. Anyway, let's move on to the next race, which is Tokyo Blur. Okay, Tokyo Blur. Now, this track is very similarly remade in like Paris Promenade, as it really doesn't have a lot of things that can be changed. It already is a beautiful track. I mean, the only thing that's really been changed is the greenery. And for whatever reason, it's yeah, I don't know what it's called. I know it's a sculpture in real life. For some reason, that doesn't have the shininess, even though it was shiny in real life, which I don't really like. The shingles on the roofs of those buildings have been changed. They're matte black now, which I also don't really like. I mean, okay, I just used my super horn and got red shot at the same time. Yeah, I don't really like how the shingles look. In my opinion, the dark blue shiny aesthetic was pretty good already. Alright. Yeah, that's Tokyo Blur, I guess. And let's now move on to Shroom Ridge. Okay, this is Shroom Ridge, and I really like this track because it's primarily nature, and nature is easily editable. So I think that, in my opinion, this track looks the most realistic. However, again, the things on the side of the track and start-finish line, and then the rock barriers, those could have been a little more detailed in my opinion, but then again, I'm not a custom track creator, so I don't know whether that's actually possible. Okay, I had a car accident, that's not nice, but yeah. I really like this. And especially this part. And I know that this isn't possible, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I really like this cliffside. It looks amazing in my opinion. I mean, just look at it. And there also are more trees in the background, like in the Mario Kart DS version, which is very nice. But again, some things like barriers and such, perhaps they could have changed materials out to something more metallic. Ooh, that was kind of cool. That is just landed in the glider ramp, like that. Yeah, I'm doing it again. Without success. No avail, some might say. But yeah, besides, look, I know that the graphics may not be that good in this mod, but then again, it's only ZPL who made this. Nintendo has a giant team, and they probably can do better than this. In fact, I know they can do better than this. But yeah, I'm really impressed that ZPL, one person, can already make something this impressive. So yeah, that's Shroom Ridge. Let's now move on to GBA Sky Garden. Okay, Sky Garden over here, and well, this track already was beautiful to begin with, and in my opinion, it actually got improved ever so slightly. So I wish that, like, in my opinion, the start-finish line vines didn't have to be as teal as they are. And it would have probably been better if the, like the ramps and the bounce pads would have actually gotten a texture improvement. But something that ZPL did here as well was change the skybox, because for whatever reason the Sky Garden skybox didn't even have clouds. They only used 3D models for that, which is kind of strange, but alright. I'm glad they kept the airship Amanda though. And I also like the road quite a lot, even though it's just the same. But yeah, Sky Garden already was an amazing looking track already, probably the best of the entire Booster Course pass. However, I must say that that's pretty easy to do, because clouds being primarily white and no one actually knowing whether there are solid clouds, well, everyone knows there aren't any. Yeah, makes it a lot easier. Yeah, even then it's quite impressive. I really like it. Now let's move on to the final track, which is Tour Ninja Hideaway. Okay, we got Ninja Hideaway over here, and this track looks amazing already. However, the thing ZPL did to the interior is what impresses me most. In my opinion, the shingles being matte black, it just doesn't fit that well. But let's just inspect the inside for a little bit. I mean, this is retextured wood. I absolutely love that. And then this is retextured rock. ZPL actually accidentally did put a wood texture on this in one of the earlier versions of this texture hack. But yeah, then over here, look at all of the purple and red wood. It's amazing in my opinion. So I must say that some parts really look kind of strange, like this center part. But anyway. Yeah, this looks amazing. I think that together with Shroom Ridge, this is the best one in the pack. Oh, I love the shadows over here. Didn't even realize that when I saw ZPL's video. Okay, this is a shortcut. Okay, let's take this path now. They added textures on the shurikens as well, which is nice. Okay, blue shot coming. Toad has used a super horn probably because. Okay. Okay, that was a ridiculous bullet bill, I guess. That bullet bill really was ridiculous. I actually wanna go back for a second because I wanna look at how this is done. Okay, so this is wood as well, the bridge. That's nice. Didn't really notice it that much, but it's nice that they actually made it wood. Oh, what was that? Alright. Alright. That was strange. I just clipped into the ceiling, I guess. I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. But yeah, I really like this track. And the texture arc as well. Would I prefer this over the original textures? For some tracks like Ninja Hideaway, definitely, but for some of the others, I really don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below what your opinion is about these textures, and then I'll see you next time. Goodbye!